Good morning, Sunday morning. We're gonna do the Dirty 100 again today. Chest press, bent rows, shoulder presses, curls, and triceps. 100. All right, it's Sunday morning, the 18th. I just finished my Dirty 100 over there. Went and poured me a big glass of orange juice, about this much orange juice, filled the rest up with water, and I put 3 tablespoons of table sugar in there. So right now I'm going with a sugar fast today. That's because yesterday and the day before we had some events. That was going on within the household. I did legs. What did I do legs on the Wednesday, 14th I think it was. Yeah, for 14th. And that was pretty brutal for me. I have not been doing legs a lot, which tells me I need to start doing legs more, at least as far as squats and lunges and stuff, because the next day on Thursday, my legs were pretty damn sore. I was gonna do either a burpee workout or a sandbag workout, and it was just too hard to squat down. The pain was pretty intense. The lactic acid buildup, the soreness in the quads and everything was pretty good. And on Friday, we had a concert that we went to. It was a country in the park, and for my wife, we have to get there at the beginning, at the very open of the show, so we can get good seating because she is disabled. So we have to go early, make sure we get good seats so that we can keep those saved. And where we got really good seats up in the stands, so we had a clear view of the show. We sat there for we got there at 2. We probably sat up in the stands about 2:30. We walked around for a little bit, checked it out, and then we came back and we probably sat there from 3:30 to 11 o'clock. Did not leave the stands and just watched the show. I did try and stay within the sugar diet as much as I could. Had some sodas. We brought a couple little vodka bottles, dumped that into my Sprite and drank some of that. Gave her some of that, she liked it. And eventually she was hungry, so I went down and I got one of those jumbo corn dogs that we shared together. So that's probably the only meat that I had that day. And we got home and I slept fantastically. I woke up the next day and I actually lost a few ounces. All right, guys, stop. I lost a few. So Saturday was recovery day from that event because we didn't get home till late. I was gonna get up and I was gonna go for another workout, but you know what? I've just been sleeping so damn well on this sugar diet. When I go to bed, man, I am out. I'm not waking up till 4 o'clock to go to the bathroom. And then if I feel like I'm still tired, my body still wants to sleep some more, I climb back into bed and sleep for another hour or two instead of getting up at 4:15 like I have been in the past. So then we went out and she wanted to go and do a few more things. So you know what? It's her life. So we loaded up in the truck and I drove her all over town doing the things that she wanted to do. During that time, I had juice, I had gummy bears, I had little mangoes, dehydrated mangoes with sugar all on them. I was really sugaring up the body, keeping energy high, which feels fantastic. I'm not craving steak or anything. I'm not craving none of that stuff. Actually, I'm kind of craving the sugar. Although I would like to have a steak eventually when I lose a bunch of this stuff. I'm not going to do it until then. If I'm doing any meat, it's usually lean. So yesterday, that was Saturday, that's right. And for dinner, she wanted to go out to yesterday she wanted to go to a Mexican place. So of course we had to go to a Mexican place.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
And she got her dinner, and I was really good. I just got 3 street tacos with chicken. Then that was it. And they were actually very damn tasty and very filling. I was actually really full, and usually that's not the case with me. I would usually eat the 3 tacos with the beans and the rice and like 2 bags of chips. So I think I only ate like a half of the bowl of the chips with the salsa and those 3 tacos, and I was really good. I was satisfied. Woke up this morning, stepped on the scale, jumped back up a little bit, a couple ounces. You know what? I'm not really counting that right now. I'm not really counting any of this. As long as I'm still in the 240, I'm not really counting it as a success until I get down to the 230s and start staying there. What I have done is I have maintained from 248 down to 245 for a couple days now. So my metabolism has been so messed up from the years of just doing carnivore, of high fat, of high protein, tons and tons of protein. Now, I said there was times I was doing 400 grams of protein a day, whether it was whey protein shakes during the day, and then hitting a giant steak or a freaking whole Costco chicken or whatever for dinner. And I lost some. I kept my muscle. I didn't see any noticeable changes besides for just being strong and working out. And I want to see some noticeable changes. I have not seen any muscle loss at all in the past 18 days that I have been doing this zero fat, minimal protein diet and high sugar. It took me, I don't know, what, 13, 14 days to finally get off of the rice because the starch was keeping me in Stall City. It was holding me up. So right now it's just straight sugar, sucralose and fructose, and that's what I'm going with. Tomorrow is wife's treatment day, and we go for treatment, and then after treatment there's a certain restaurant that she loves to go to. They have tri-tip tacos that are they are bomb. They are the most fantastic tacos. So I will probably have, like usual, the 3 tacos like we usually do when we go there after our treatment, you know, to celebrate, you know, another day of getting through our treatment and enjoying. And then I will go on to a sugar fast for the rest of that week, which I'm hoping my metabolism is starting to ramp up. I can feel it ramping up. I can eat some stuff and not see the scale going up. It's still staying steady, so that's telling me I'm getting ready to start dropping off. And I'm gonna be hitting the fruit juices. I got a whole bunch of peaches with syrup. I got some jams, I got some jellies, and I'm gonna be hitting the sugar really, really hard next week. Right after her treatment, right after we have those tri-tip tacos, which I will still stay within the sugar diet, which means I will still be having the sugar during that time. The main focus on my diet, the main focus I'm focusing on is just getting rid of fat. I just want to get the fat out of my diet. And I'm not saying completely out. There's still some fat in some of the vegetables, and there's still fat in some of the chicken that I'm eating. Right now, I want to cut everything out till I can get down to the 220s at least. Down to the 210s. I would love to be 200 freaking pounds. I would love to be 200 pounds, and I would be shredded if I was 200 pounds. So that's the goal right now, is do what I have to do to get down there. The energy with this is so much different than doing the lion diet or the carnivore diet, where you're doing meat, you're doing protein, and you're trying to get that energy from those.
Next up, shoulders.
I never got
Up
energy
and
from the
over
lion
and
diet.
behind.
It was good. Of course,
100.
I like eating hamburgers for breakfast with eggs and having steak for dinner, but the energy was just kind of up and down. It wasn't like with the sugar. You just get up there and you just stay up there with the energy all day long. And I'm not spiking sugar all day long. Right now, after workout, I'm gonna drink this down and probably not have anything till around 1, 2 o'clock. I'll probably have another juice because we might be working the store today. So I'll take another juice with me and I'll have that for lunch. And then for dinner, I'm probably gonna have 2 or 3 cans of peaches with syrup. And I think I got some pineapple. Probably throw some pineapple into my wok. Pineapple juice, throw some sugar in there. Mix it all up, get it nice and warm like a little dessert, and have that for dessert after my peaches and syrup. And that's what the meal for the day is going to be.
20.
I guess if I really think about it, I might start just photographing all my meals so I can see what it is that I'm doing here, as I can see the scale dropping. If I'm doing something I shouldn't, that I need to maybe take out. Or, I don't know. I'm just rambling here. I'm so amped up on the workout. And some people are going to ask, why are you just doing it with the barbell? I'm old. I don't want to hurt my ligaments. I don't want to hurt my tendons. And doing 100 reps continuously with just that 45-pound Olympic bar, that would get you just a muscle pump. You get the fatigue level pretty high by the time you get to that 85, 90 rep range. You're feeling it. Like I said, I need to keep myself healthy so I can take care of my wife. It's not going to do her any good or me any good if I end up injuring myself and I can't get her up and about and around. So one of the reasons why most everything I do is either body weight, light weights, or the bands. If I want to go heavy, I'll bring the bands out. I'll hit the burpees. The sandbag is the only thing I'm doing heavy, and I really like that heavy feeling of the sandbag, and that will probably be coming out here in the next couple days. I finally got it home. I got a place where I can store it where the cats won't be getting to it, or any of the animals out here, and the rain won't get to it. So we'll be breaking that out here on the porch pretty soon, on the patio. So with this diet, I didn't go into this as just doing the sugar diet. I went into it as doing the rice diet. So that's why I started it May 1st, was doing just rice. I just wanted to do rice and bananas for breakfast, rice and bananas for lunch, rice and bananas for dinner. And as I was looking around the internet, looking for more advice on that diet, looking for more inspiration on that diet, I came across Snake Diet, Cole Robinson, and I've watched him before in the past when he was just doing snake juice, only eat once every 3 days, all that. And I did that back in the 2017, 2018, when I was still working a job. I was doing those 3-day fasts, and I was leaning up some. The main thing was you're just restricting yourself from eating bad stuff. And you're getting hangry by the time you get done there. And it didn't serve any purpose as far as that goes. My body composition still stayed the same. But I noticed that he had changed his diet routine up, and he was talking about the sugar diet. So I started watching his stuff and listening to what he was saying. And then I went to some of the other ones that he was talking about, Durian Rider, and listened to what he's in. Durian Rider's been the fruitarian, carbohydrate, for a long time. He's no protein. He's a vegan, and that dude is ripped. He's a rider. He's a bike rider. He's a marathon runner. So he is very lean, but he is shredded as can be. I don't know, 3, 4, 5% body fat. So I was telling you, if you can stay with that diet of no fat, you're going to lean up. Your body's going to burn the fat within your body for energy, and there's your energy right here. Once you burn that the energy out of the muscles, your body starts tapping into the fat stores which you have on your body. And as long as I don't keep on adding more fat into my body, I'm going to start burning this up. That's the theory anyway. And I feel like it's actually one of the best damn theories that I've heard as far as all these other diets. Just I've done the fat fasting. I did that like, I don't know, 2 years ago. Yeah, choking down butter, which butter tastes pretty damn good, and eating fat bombs and doing all that stuff. I didn't see any big change. I had energy. I was doing the X3. I was doing burpees back then, but I didn't see any major changes in the body. And and energy levels did kind of spike after a while, but all of that just stalled out my metabolism to the fact where I'm just stalled right now. All I'm trying to do is spike my insulin as high as I can, get all the sugar pushed into the cells, let it come back down again, let it ride, and then spike it again, wake my body up. If you want more detail on it, go to Snake Diet with Cole Robinson, go to Durian Rider, or my new favorite, Skeleton City. I don't know his name, but I've been watching his old channel was Cut the Gut, and he changed it to Skeleton City because I suggested to him that he needs to change the name of his channel to Skeleton City, because that's what he comes on. He comes on live broadcasting from Skeleton City, and the dude he's a marathon runner, he's a bike rider, and he is shredded. He started out at about 190, and he is now down to 130, and he looks just like a skeleton. But it's where he wants to be as far as he wants to be as far as muscle tone goes. If he was a bodybuilder and he had 200 pounds of muscle on and he was shredded down to 5% body fat, you'd say like, oh my God, that looks fantastic. He's got 100 and something pounds of muscle on him, and he's shredded down to 3-5% body fat. So he looks like a skeleton. He's lean.
14, 15,
and he's been doing
16,
the fat fasting, the fat dieting, the sugar fasting, the sugar dieting for 9 months or so, and he is down to that. So
20.
that's telling me that there's results from this. I don't want to be as lean as that. I don't want to be Skeleton City. I want to live next door to Skeleton City. I want to be in Shred City. So that's what I'm working on. And thanks to his channel, he gives motivation. He put a little food chart up there yesterday as far as the little food pyramid, according to the Skeleton City food pyramid of what you want to eat for zone 1, zone 2, maintenance, and then your indulgence days. And when you do one of the indulgence days, you just jump back up to pyramid at the top of the pyramid and go a day or two in pyramid 1 of juice fasting, sugar fasting, and everything that you did on the day that you went out and ate pizza and drank beer and whatever else. You get that right back. And if your metabolism is already ramped up, it's not going to really affect you at all unless you spend a week eating pizzas and drinking 12 packs of beer every night. Then it's going to affect you. But if you just go out for one night and you have a pizza with the family, or you know, out at the pub or whatever else, and you have some beers and you have some, you know, some pub food, and then the next day you're right back onto the juice, you're right back onto the sugar, and you're working out, it's not going to affect you at all. Your body's going to incorporate that, get done with it, and you're going to be right back into it. So I'm feeling fantastic. I'm not feeling on the downside towards 60 right now. I'm feeling pretty damn good. I'm feeling pretty energetic. I am not super motivated in the morning when I wake up to go work out. I'm actually enjoying a little personal time. I don't have a lot of personal time in my life with my wife because she requires 24/7 care. So there's not much time that we're really apart besides for sleeping. So when I wake up early in the morning, it's like, do I go out for a run? Do I go work out? Or do I just sit on the couch, enjoy a nice big cup of coffee with a couple scoops of sugar in it to get my sugar blast going, and turn the news on, or, you know, scroll on YouTube or Google or whatever else, looking for the next inspiration or looking for some information on some new channels, or just looking at stupid stuff. And it's just kind of a quiet time for me to not be needed or necessary. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. It's like I wake up, I'm like, oh man, I just want to go sit down and just do nothing for an hour or two before she gets up, instead of going and working out. Right now, she's in the bathroom getting herself gussied up so we can go out. And I got out here and I busted out a nice little workout. And I'm gonna try and stay with that for a little bit. Tomorrow she's got treatment, so we gotta leave here early. So if I can get my butt up and crank out 100 burpees in the morning before we get going, that's probably what I'm gonna try and do. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I will put up at the beginning of this little screen here when I'm talking, my weights, what it's been doing since Thursday. I've dropped down to 245 and I've been hanging at 245 since Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and today, Sunday. I'm hoping by tomorrow, by the time I step on it, it drops down to 244. You know, that would be it going in the right direction. So we will see. That's the goal. That's what I'm aiming for. We're working on it. We're drinking on it. And all the focus is on that right now. So get it done. Go live your life. And I'll see you on the next post. Oh, by the way, you can see this is going down. I'm actually cleaning a lot of this out.
One more left.
That overhang isn't quite as much as it
She
is.
needs a little help in the bathroom,
So that's doing good. Now it's just getting rid of this, and I'm obviously getting rid of some of this. So it is going down.
Didn't take very long.
And I've been cleaning the intestines out with some prune juice every couple days. Not eating meat, not eating much stuff. And I actually took the vegetables out of my diet also in the evening to just go in straight juice or fruit and get the vegetables out for now until I can get down to 230 or something like that. Then I might start incorporating some vegetables. But that's the goal right now. We're going hard on the sugar fasting. See you next time.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Uh, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Ah. 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 Oh. Ah. Oh. That's it for Sunday morning, 3100. See you next time. Get it done and go live your life. See you for the next post.